Welcome back, guys. Hope you had a good weekend. We had a good Monday. We were up about $500 for the day, and SPY at the very end kind of started shooting up, and that hurt this one, so it's showing lower. But I opened up this credit spread towards the beginning of the day, and expires on Wednesday, and it was doing good, and then SPY started ripping up, so we'll see. Basically, by Wednesday, the SPY has to close below 345 for me to get max gain of 270. Which, yeah, I mean, I still think it probably will close below 345, but this was a pretty strong move in the power hour here, the last hour of Monday. But we'll see what it does after hours. 345. It's weird because there's no resistance up here because it's all-time highs, so it's a little sketchy, I guess, to be doing this. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. This might be my first one that I don't make max gain on. I think I'm like 10 for 10 though, so it's not bad. When I opened up this position, it was like a 98% chance, which I don't just go by that, but that's always curious on what that says. Actually, no, I'm sorry. On this one, that was on my daily one. I had a daily one that expired out of the money that we collected the premium on Etrade. This one though, it was like an 85% chance, and now I think it's like 78%. So we'll see. But how do we make $500 today or so? Pretty much just the pre-COVID stocks. We're looking good. NCLH, AAL, all the travel stocks. AAL's up. They're up 10% today, so today we made 121 on that. NCLH 117, Space 81, my car, Wells Fargo. So a lot of the shares basically brought in the profit today. So when these were up, I also sold calls on them. So I sold a call on AAL, also on Wells Fargo and NCLH. So what's nice is this is negative 41, but really I don't think that'll be negative 41 because at one point it was negative, whatever, because NCLH was up over 17, but now that it's coming back down, it will probably settle down. And at any rate, if it's over 17 on expiration, then I'll gladly sell my shares. But actually on this one, I didn't look close enough at the chart. I probably should have done a higher strike or just done it a little later in the day, because based on the chart, I didn't think it was going to shoot up much today, and then yeah, once I looked at the chart again, I was like, oh, okay, I kind of missed something on it. Just that it was kind of consolidating the last few days. But yeah, NCLH is our average cost, and it's $16.50. So if I sell it out at $17, we're still profitable, and then all the premium I've collected on it, we've kept all that. So that one's good. And then AAL, same deal. So our cost on that's 14.5. Still not there on that one. Sold a call for 15, so if that expires in the money, it's still profitable. That way you always guarantee profits, so you don't have any losing positions. Yeah, so that was that. Let's see, when those are up, I sold calls, and it'll kind of balance it out. So if these kind of settle back down the share price, then these calls will lose value, and I'll have the premium at expiration. So that is nice. I think the big reason, let's see, there was a couple reasons why travel went up. I just had that news up. Where did I go? Let's see, NCLH. Yeah. So let's see, the overall market slowing coronavirus cases, of course, always helps the travel companies. And then what Trump was saying about fast tracking this AstraZeneca plasma for a vaccine, that made all the all the pre-COVID stocks like it and run it up. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, like during last week, it was like, the SPY credit spreads were what was pretty much holding us up, because our shares were they kept dumping down. AAL, NCLH, even AT&T went up today, and Levi. I'll be getting out of these. I'll be getting more AbbVie, probably more Carrier, more Uber. So I sold a put on Uber today also. So that's up $11. I sold it. Let's see, $29 put. I think Uber, I sold it pretty close to the money, because if you look at Uber, I think it's gonna actually, what was I think when I did this? I don't think it'll actually come back down to 29, but if it does, I'll gladly buy another 100 shares of that at that price. Depends on the news, I guess, with California and how all that shakes out. If it's gonna be, if they're gonna be employees, if they have to shut down in California. So I know California is their biggest market, but I think long term, Uber's probably a good play for me at least. Not recommending it to you guys, but for me, that's probably what I'm gonna have some shares of. The Square, so the Square debit spread, Square's kind of started to look like it took a reverse a bit. We'll see. You know, big red candle below the 9-day moving average, and then the MACD's crossed over. Those are both signs that it's kind of starting to be more bearish. I think overall though, if you look at the trend of it, like it's just gone up like a ramp since basically the bottom, which was in March for most companies. So it's very likely it'll come down a little bit, have some consolidation, and keep going as long as it stays above the 180-day moving average. So I've got plenty of time on it. I still have a month, so I will wait till probably max gain on this to sell at the 2. Max gain on this thing's like 390, like 400 bucks. So that'll be nice if that works out. It'll be a $300 profit on that, like 300% or something. Yeah, so that's it. That's it for Monday. Hope you guys had a green day. Remember to like up, sub up, comment down, and make your money happy money so it'll stick around. See you guys tomorrow. Later.